Catherine Holcomb, please come up. And we're running out of time here today, so if everybody that wants to make a comment could just keep it around 3 minutes, that'd be wonderful. So, thank you, Ms. Holcomb. Welcome.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm Catherine Holcomb, representing St. Mary XL, and we are a nonprofit for economic diversification, for educational and cultural advancement in the coastal port town of Morgan City, Louisiana. St. Mary XL highly appreciates the first draft of Louisiana's statewide resilience report and the work of the Governor's Resilience Office in the writing of the draft plan. A special thank you to Chief Resilience Officer Charles Sutcliffe for his dedication and work in the Resilience Office and for his engagement with us for over 5 years now since forming our nonprofit. The draft resilience report is a great milestone for our state. Congratulations on its release. We understand that the state's resilience report can be used to enhance grant applications under the Infrastructure and Investment Jobs Act or the Inflation Reduction Act, while it also outlines a set of priorities for the coming year. Within this coming year, a new administration takes the resilience lead, and with importance focused both on economics and the environment, we feel the need to share a coastal community's work so as not to lose momentum. Ditto all of Governor Edwards' comments. We believe that a coastal resilience lab in Morgan City, a legacy oil and gas community, offers unique opportunities to find common resilience ground in the much-needed coastal protection of Louisiana. Thus, St. Mary XL offers these comments. Because St. Mary XL has worked since 2018 to follow up on recommendations made by a national panel of experts, the Urban Land Institute, because one of the recommendations centered on diversifying the economy of our legacy oil and gas community, because a primary recommendation from that panel review was for the development of a resilience lab, because St. Mary XL has submitted 10 proposals for that lab, making the case for how a legacy oil and gas community can operate within the resilience conversation across 10 different funding sources. Because the parish of St. Mary has now dedicated parish Restore dollars to develop the lab through its federal Restore application, we are requesting that the 5 years of work to create resilience lab readiness in our community be recognized within the state's plan as the resilience lab within a legacy oil and gas community offers a microcosm of authentic, field-tested best practices in a coastal community before being implemented across greater impacted areas of the state. I quote from the National Urban Land Institute panel report, quote, Morgan City, Louisiana has portions of higher, safer ground and leveed or flood wall protected areas alongside lower, more vulnerable areas. The variety of areas would allow for location while providing access to potential testing grounds for developed strategies and technologies, end quote, in coastal resilience. There is no need to simulate the varied environments in locations far from the coast or near the coast or somewhere by the coast. Morgan City, Louisiana offers the impacted coast for field testing for multiple experts and has been doing so. But just by experts coming and going and by remote sensors, the recommended resilience lab offers a permanence for field-tested technologies of coastal resilience. By inclusion of the 5 years of resilience lab work taking place in the Morgan City, Louisiana, within the state's resilience report, the state would be vesting coastal expertise within a lab that could provide authentic field testing within the impacted coastal area, the one receiving the direct shocks and stressors of a coastal area. I'm going to summarize our work. 10 Project Resilience Lab appeals to funding agencies, one of which was to BP directly, another to the trustee implementation group. In fact, any agency that had an open application. Zoom Resilience Lab meeting documentation with the Governor's Resilience Office, LSU College of the Coast faculty, the Water Institute, and local government leaders. Jessica Sims of the Health and Resilience Units of the Gulf Research Program of the National Academy of Science, Engineering, and Medicine also presented to our local interest group. A letter of support for a resilience lab from Nicholls State University president, a project partnership advancement with the local industrial leaders group, the Atchafalaya Intracoastal Coalition. As the Water Institute engages us in a year of planning for the Resilience Lab, we invite federal agencies such as NOAA and the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers and the Coast Guard, along with institutions of excellence such as the LSU College of Engineering, College of the Coast and Environment, Sustainability Studio, Nicholls State University Business College, Tulane Bywater Institute, and more. Join us. Join us. We want to have this panel of experts recognize what locals could not see. A resilience lab in coastal Morgan City, Louisiana. We want to make resilience a Louisiana regional export product, a practical project in our legacy oil and gas state. Again, the project was described by the experts to develop and pilot projects in the resilience technology space, with the work of the lab focusing on implementation, commercialization, and demonstration, all work which would build on the work done in relevant organizations of higher education and federal and state agencies, but just needing an authentic coastal lab space. We make these comments as Governor-elect Jeff Landry takes office with our intent to maintain momentum that will lead to greater implementation of the 4 outlined pillars of robust built environment, vibrant economic activity, health and well-being, culture and safety, and sustainable natural environment. We would also like to suggest an education pillar, and we invite all to join us at the table as we initiate our Restore-funded planning for a resilience lab at coastal Morgan City, transitioning into a new administration that also recognizes the impact of the oil and gas economy and its significant impact on coastal communities. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb.
No.
Thanks for making the trip in from Morgan City
Thank you.
today.
And we're going to go see Noah.
Oh, great. Sorry. Anybody else like to make a public